girl Jasmine, aka Jazzy J, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be doing what to expect in the 24 hours after labor. These are some things that maybe nobody's telling you, or maybe you're a new mom so you don't know. We're gonna have a special guest, of course, baby Lay, because she doesn't understand her bouncer. If you guys like this type of content, go ahead and comment down below more things that you would like to see me do. Don't forget to smash that like button. Go ahead and comment down below and subscribe and turn on post notifications so you don't miss a video. So the first thing to expect within the 24 hours after labor is to feel so new. After labor, I felt like, wow, like I just had a baby. It's really surreal, you know, because you go those 9 months and you're like, okay, I'm pregnant, and then it comes to the time to actually have the baby and it's like, wow. So the next thing that you can expect is to be tired. I got induced, I was on Pitocin. I think they started the Pitocin around 6 p.m. and I actually had her the next day at 12:18 p.m. Between that time frame, I probably got like 2-3 hours of sleep max. Like, you don't get that much sleep, and I was at work the day that I actually came to the hospital. You feel really tired. I was just kind of falling asleep anywhere. Like literally, I could be sitting having a conversation with somebody and they're talking and my eyes are closed because I just couldn't control it. I was so tired, and you're really tired from the pushing and just everything that comes with having the child. Is really exhausting. The next thing that you can expect in the 24 hours after labor is bleeding. Well, this is kind of a given because you just, you know, had a baby. Sometimes it's really heavy, like heavy. Like that's why people get like the pins and stuff like that. I was lucky enough I didn't have to get the pins. I just used the pads at the hospital, you know, and they weren't the real super huge ones that they wrap around you like a diaper. No, they were like some regular heavy overnight pads, and so I just used that. Sometimes it can leak onto the bed or onto the floor or down your legs, and if you're like me, you don't really like that. Just kind of be aware of that. So if you need to get extra supplies, then I would get those before you go to the hospital and just put those in your hospital bag, you know, just in case. The next thing, which is one of the worst things, this is actually one of the worst things about labor, like they expect is for your pee to burn. When I tell you it burned so bad to pee, like even with the spray bottle, you're spraying the spray bottle and it only helps a little bit. It doesn't like take the burn away, and I had stitches on top of that, so it was really painful, you know, for days after, you know, maybe like a week and a half after I had her, it still burned. I would go to the bathroom and sit for 20 minutes because my body just wouldn't let myself pee because I just knew, okay, this is about to be painful. Really utilize that spray bottle because it does help a little bit. Also the Dermoplast spray, the numbing spray, I'm not sure if I say that word right ever. The numbing spray, I would use that too to kind of get it, you know, kind of numb. And then I will also use the ice packs or the ice pads, you know, because those help tremendously. They really definitely help, like definitely, especially if you tear and you have stitches and stuff. The next thing that you can expect is for your area to be tender and sore. Like I said, this is my personal experience. I got 3 sets of stitches. When I was sick, sometimes it was tender, so it was kind of hard sometimes to, you know, sit down and to get comfortable. The next thing that you can expect is to still feel the effects of the epidural. If you get the epidural, then you definitely still feel the effects of it. You know, the epidural numbs the bottom half of your body. So they were trying to put me into a wheelchair. I was thinking, okay, yeah, I got this. I tried to get up and my legs were just giving out as if I had just had no control over them. And I was just so confused. I was like, wait a minute, nobody told me this. No, really, like literally you can't walk, you can't like do anything for a few hours. Even after the epidural is out, they're gonna tell you, okay, you'll start, you know, feeling normal again. Like I was able to maybe wiggle my toes, but as far as like move my legs, I couldn't do it. Also with epidural, I got lower back pain afterwards. Like my back was hurting for maybe 24-48 hours. I don't know if that was from the epidural, but I just put that under, you know, that. The next thing that you can expect is for your baby to go in and out of the room for testing and whatnot. I am going to actually like have a video on, you know, my whole labor, you know. I know I had the labor and delivery vlog, but I'm actually going to tell like a labor story and tell like everything that happened with me. She was not in our room the first night. She was not in the room with us because she had some shakes, so she had to go to the NICU to be monitored to make sure everything was okay with her. She was able to stay with us the second night. Your baby will go out for like hearing testing, being weighed and everything like that, so they take them to the nursery for that. And they also offer, you know, do you want them to go to the nursery so that you can get some sleep and everything. So they do have those options, but you can expect for your babies to go out the room at least once or twice. And I know it's like heart-wrenching. It's like, oh, I just had them. The next thing that you can expect is to be being checked by the nurses. You can expect to be checked by the nurses every few hours, especially right after labor. I think they came in maybe every 3 hours to check me. They check your vitals. They press down on your stomach to make sure that your uterus is shrinking back to size. So they kind of like feel on you a little bit on your stomach and stuff. And they check your vitals. If you're asleep, they wake you up, and they also make you pee. Just letting you know. There's no holding it in the hospital, you know, and you want to take a shower so bad. Like after labor, you're just like, okay, I'm dirty, I want to get a shower. I wanted to take a shower so bad, but I had to pee 250 milliliters 2 times before they took my IV out and I could shower. The nurses do come and they do say, okay, you know, you think you can use the restroom for us? The nurses were really nice to me, and they really, you know, helped. So they do help you with the bathroom and everything. It's expecting to come in every 2 or 3 hours, which is why you should be trying to get some sleep, because they will interrupt your sleep. The last thing that you can expect within the 24 hours after labor is to be bored. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's really boring. It is. Like, especially with us, with our baby being in the NICU the first night, we were able to go down and see her and stuff, but when we came back up to the room, it was just boring. Like, there was nothing to do. You know, they have kind of those old TVs. You either watch TV, you know, watch a movie, sit there and talk or whatever. But what we did was we got some games, you know, and we brought them, and we were able to play some games in the hospital. You should bring your computer, tablet, iPad, whatever. Anything that can entertain you a little bit, because, you know, it's boring. Just like before labor, that's boring. It is, it just really is. Before you start feeling those contractions, before things really start getting into gear, it's actually boring. There's just a lot of waiting and just getting checked, and just, you know, it's not always the most fun thing. So it's like, it's pretty boring. So you should bring some form of entertainment with you to the hospital. All right, guys, that is it. If I did miss anything, go ahead and comment down below for the other people who may want to know that. If you guys have any video suggestions, go ahead and comment them down below as well. Don't forget to like and subscribe, turn on post notifications so you don't miss a video, and stay tuned for more new mom content.